fresh out the oven. What is cracking, everybody? It's Mega Pie Man here, and welcome to another... I almost said look at my map. What is cracking, everybody? It's Mega Pie Man here, and welcome to another episode of the Hatathon for Tower of Guns, the quest to 3,000 runs in the Tower of Guns. I, of course, am Mega Pie Man. I already said that. I don't know why I said it a second time. You know, whatever. We'll go with it. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Let's take our collection out here. Last time I died, and I didn't find anything new. So that's what's happening right now. I have 5 wins. All of those wins are Uber wins, and I have died 80 times. I am almost convinced I will never be able to make a positive win-death ratio. I don't think it's going to happen. I would have to win 75 times in a row. I'm not that good. I know that there are some people out there who are probably that good. Memories and 8-Bit's that good. I mentioned his name a lot recently. It's because he's been playing this game a lot. He's got like 10 hours or so in this game. I have a lot of hours in this game. I don't have that much, but my rank is actually Eager Etymologist. I don't know what an etymologist is. That's a thing, apparently. I'm going to hit the new game here. What are we going to use? Last time I used the Hedgehog. Should we try the... let's go for just... What do we use? You know what? I'm going to take Egon's Pride. And I'm going to take... Lifeline. And we're going to go with that. I was thinking of either the Blatherskite Crossbow, but I don't like that gun at all. I know some people really do like it because it's easy. It's like it does a lot of damage. I don't like it just because its fire rate is really low. I like guns that shoot a lot, personally. That's why my favorite gun in this game is the rocket launcher minigun, because it's a freaking rocket launcher minigun. I don't know why people don't necessarily like the Babel gun as much. I mean, think about it. It is a minigun that shoots rockets. How do you not like that? How do you possibly not find that to be the best weapon ever invented just about anywhere? The only thing better than a minigun that shoots rockets would be a rocket that shoots miniguns that shoots rockets. Honestly. That's basically the only thing that could beat that. Outside of possibly some other crazy, ridiculous nonsense you get from Ratchet and Clank games. Like, I don't know. The suck cannon's pretty awesome. Although, if you could use the suck cannon on just about any... That's what this game needs. This game needs a suck cannon. And no, that is not an innuendo. That is an actual weapon in Ratchet & Clank. It's a cannon that sucks in enemies and then fires them back out. But you can only do it with small enemies, which is a darn shame. You can also do it with crates, so that's not bad. But you can only hold like 5, even if you level it up. I think in one of Ratchet & Clanks, you could actually level it up to the Vortex Cannon, which could hold more, but it wasn't really worth it, in my opinion. They could have done a lot more with the Suck Cannon. The Suck Cannon is basically the only weapon from the original Ratchet & Clank that was still useful. Or still, quote-unquote, canon, I guess you could say, in any of the other Ratchet & Clanks. Since a lot of those weapons from the first game quickly got out-leveled. Why am I talking about Ratchet & Clank here? I don't know. I just went off on a tangent right there. I like that game a lot. I haven't played Into the Nexus. I want to play Into the Nexus. I really do. I haven't played it. Last Ratchet & Clank game I played was Full Frontal Assault. I didn't like it. Not a big fan. What I thought it was going to be when it came out was that it was going to be a... Basically, they did a lot of focus on multiplayer, so I was afraid, like, oh, the single player is just going to be basically a tutorial to learn how to play multiplayer. And when it came out, I actually tweeted Insomniac saying that it's a darn shame that that's basically what it's going to be. And then Insomniac replied to that tweet. They actually did. I'm surprised. And they said that the game's got a full single-player, and it does. It does have a full single-player campaign. The bad guy is voiced by Richard Horvitz, if that's his name. The guy who voiced Billy from Billy and Mandy and also voiced Invader Zim, if I remember correctly. But, couldn't get behind it. It's a tower defense game, and its single-player is specifically just, it's multiplayer, just without the multiplayer person, so that you can play it single player, and it's really lame, and it's a darn shame. Although, if they would have taken the tower defense idea and had that its own thing, and then had a single player game to back it up as well, that I think would have been okay, but I didn't like it that much. Haven't played it in the Nexus, though. And now I'm going to stop talking about Ratchet and Clank. Although, I did like that game a lot. And I hope Insomniac comes back to it, eventually. What's Insomniac doing nowadays, anyway? Didn't they? Oh, yes, they did, what is the crap is the name of that game? Sunset Overdrive! That's it! They did Sunset Overdrive. They did Fuse, and that sucked, apparently. Never played it. Apparently it really sucked, which is a darn shame, because Fuse not Fuse, oh yes, it was Fuse. Fuse originally started as like this weird cartoony spy thing, which looked a lot like the art style of Sunset Overdrive from the original trailer for it, and then it ended up being a very boring by-the-numbers shooter, apparently, just with a lot of guns. And then Sunset Overdrive came out, and it kind of had a mixed feeling. One of the things that I heard from Sunset Overdrive, someone explained it, or basically described it as how older people think young kids would act. Or it's basically by the books of what someone who is a older person, like in their 50s or so, or corporate-type older person would think what kids would want. And that was what they said for all over the game. I don't know, I never played it, because it's only on Xbox One! Please come to PC. Please? Please come to PC, or at least come to the PS4, man. Insomniac, we miss you over here at the PS4. Not to say that one's better than the other, but I don't own an Xbox One. I own a PS4. And I don't actually own that. I just have access to it. So, the only way I'm ever going to get the chance to play Sunset Overdrive is if it comes out with something that's not the Xbox One. So please do that, man! With my kind of luck, it would come out on the Wii U before it would come out on anything else. It looks fun! Or it looks like it has the potential to be fun. A lot of people were afraid that before it came out that it would be like Saints Row, where it's fun for like 5 minutes, but then very quickly gets boring. And I think it had that problem a little bit, but it's got some interesting potential. So maybe if it does well, there'll be like a Sunset Overdrive 2 that'll be more but better. Who knows? Who knows when it comes to games? I hope Insomniac hasn't completely given up on Ratchet and Clank, though, like Sucker Punch did for Sly Cooper, and they only did Infamous. I haven't played any Infamous game, really. I played the first Infamous. I thought it was okay. It wasn't all that. There was a lot of annoying stuff to it. I actually rage quit it and stopped playing it because I hated how the main character took so much damage so easily. And it was a pain to always have to be running around all the time to heal yourself, and every enemy fought the exact same way. Combat in that game was so boring. So boring. I heard the second one's a lot better. Never played it. I heard that Second Son was a little bit better. I never played it, so I don't know. I did play the fourth Sly Cooper game, and that sucked. A lot. Why did it suck so much? Well, it just didn't feel right, you know? They added a lot of characters and a lot of story, but they weren't like well-made characters or that interesting of a story. So it just kind of, It didn't do it for me. I didn't think it would. I was a little bit skeptical about how it would add up, considering that it didn't have Sucker Punch. Because that's what usually happens when it comes to games that start with one company and then go to another company. The company that takes it over very rarely does it as interestingly or is able to get the spirit of what made those games good in the first place. And that's what happened with the fourth Sly game. That's what happened with the Crash Bandicoot series after Naughty Dog stopped doing that. That's what happens with... Apparently that's what happened with of Halo. After 343 took over and people stopped being super interested in Halo. I mean, they're still somewhat interested in Halo with Halo 5 coming out, but it just seems like Halo 5 is coming out just because, hey, Halo made money at one point in time. Let's make another one. And other games like that. It's also getting a new... Gears of War's got a new developer. Why not? Because we need more of the same crap by the different developers. When I look at it, unless it's like a port, like the lot of Game Boy games were made by different companies, the company made the original game just because it was a port. Unless it's a port that the company that originally made it doesn't necessarily know how to make a port for, if the company that originally made it decides they don't want to make anymore, then that's when you end the series. You don't keep going just to make more money, because usually they end up not having the same soul or not being the same thing. It's like, oh, well, this isn't the original one that everyone liked. This is our interpretation of the original one, which sometimes it works. Very, very rarely does it work. And, you know, other things like that. That would be like if what's an indie company? If Supergiant Games, the guys who made, or if no, what am I trying to say? If Nicholas, the guys who did the redo. I mean, even when it comes to indie games, here's my phone going off again. When it came to Nicholas, the guys who did the redo of The Binding of Isaac, they made the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and even then, even though that wasn't a AAA game, people still didn't feel. Some people didn't feel that. I mean, they felt that Rebirth was definitely a better game, but it just didn't have the same soul of the original Binding of Isaac. And you get that with just about anything. Just about anything. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. We're finding Grandpa Napoleon here. Almost out of the Gearworks. I'm really hoping we're not going to get Gearworks Warehouse again! Come on, Unreal. Don't get stuck in your stupid ways. I know the random picker, for when it comes to picking random stuff, and the Unreal Engine sometimes gets stuck. And that's what Joe Mirabello has said is the reason why you get, like, when you get the Gearworks, or when you get a setup like Gearworks Warehouse once, it's more likely you'll get that same setup again and again and again. But I hate these levels. I don't like these levels. I mean, I don't hate them. The Gearworks is okay, but I don't like it as much as the Foundry, and I despise the Warehouse. I despise it so much. I'm pretty sure that the Warehouse itself has caused me to lose more than anything else. Okay. I still don't have any extra jumps. That is amazing. Please no Warehouse, please no Warehouse, please no Warehouse, please no Warehouse. Battlements, 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 battlements. Yeah! Battlements! Yes! Ha ha! Woo! Nice! Finally! I have seen the light! Because it's streaming through the windows in the battlements. Oh crap, now I gotta play through the battlements. The thing I like about the battlements is even though it's a lot, it's level design is easier. Its level design's easier than the Warehouse, which is why I like it over the Warehouse, even though you get a lot more enemies in the battlements, I believe. Because it's usually chock full of enemies. So you have to deal with more shooting. But it's not anywhere near as confusing. It's stupidly simple and by the numbers, and I like it. I like it so much. Plus, there's the sky. You can see the sky, and the weird filter guitar music is kind of cool. This isn't the normal track that plays for the battlements. I don't know what happened to the normal track that plays for the battlements. It's not here right now. It might be here a little bit later. I'm going to use this. 6 seconds of all crits. Sweet. I like that. That was maybe helped a little bit. I don't know. I can't tell if that helped a little bit, but it might. I currently have a level 4. Let's see if I can get the level 5. Please. There we go. Ha-ha! Full power! I don't want to talk with Tanner, so I can't get level 6. That's a champion over there, or that's one that's filled with blue gems. Don't really need more blue gems. Well, you know, blue gems are never bad. You can never say no to blue gems. The more blue gems you have, the easier it is to go through this. And I'm wrecking face! You see how much face I wrecked in here? I mean, these robots, they don't actually have faces, but if they did, man, I would have wrecked it. I would have wrecked the face out of it. Someone's spawning over here. Okay. I forgot these guys did that. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. We're still okay. Still okay. The boss room for the battlements is not great, in all honesty. It is probably one of my least favorite boss rooms just because it's so small. And you can get some ridiculous bosses in there. Like, Dr. Turret in that boss room is ridiculous. Give me that luck upgrade. Beautiful. Beautiful luck upgrades. I'm also noticing I'm doing a lot of jumping. I've been playing a lot of Painkiller recently, so when I'm playing FPS, it's hard not to jump. Playing a lot of Painkiller. I've been pulling that over to stuff like TF2 as well, even though it's not really all that useful. And it is somewhat, depending upon what you're playing. If you're playing like a scout in TF2, I don't know why I went through a weird accent. If you're playing like a scout in TF2, jumping all the time is very useful. It's also very useful in this game. It's an arcade game. That's one of the things I like about arcade shooters as opposed to realistic shooters. Realistic shooters are usually very slow, whereas arcade shooters are fast all the time. And they have a lot of focus on not just shooting, but also movement, which I like a lot. This game doesn't focus as much on shooting, depending on what gun you have, because I can just kind of hold the... I've just been holding the shoot button down and jumping around with my camera, so it's that. But a lot of realistic shooters, they're kind of slow. Even though you die very quickly, you move very slowly. It's very slow to get into positions, and it just gets kind of dull rather quickly, depending upon what game it is, of course. But Call of Duty's a weird mix between the two of them. Oh, Mama Spinbot's in here. Well, we get our 6-second crits. My phone also went off. I need to mute that. I need to mute that phone so it stops doing that. That means I'm getting emails. Probably should also check my email. Because we're all about professionalism here on Megapie Man PhD. Yeah. There's a smiling face with a ting in the corner. Ting. Professionalism. Portable orbital laser. Sure. I'm going to take that with me. Is this the one that has the thing behind it? Yes! This is the one! Finally! That's the one that's got the hidden secret behind it. In the battlements. Yeah! Found it! Genius! I'm a genius! No, I'm not. I'm close. I'm a little bit close. I'm like a one step down of a genius. I'm like a gin. Without the e's in the end. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. No, you probably don't. Because I don't even know what I'm talking about. Logistics. Let's see what this orbital laser does. It killed that thing. Yay! Confetti! I'm going to put some confetti around the screen. Why not? I don't know. Because I want to. Editing is fun. Editing is kind of fun. It depends on what you're editing. Something that I'm not emailed a lot about when it comes to like on my videos, for my quick peek videos, is I'm afraid I don't do enough editing in that. Because the only editing I really do when it comes to video is, like, I'll record 2 to 3 hours of footage, and then I put in my edited audio, so that I take out everything I don't want to be in the video. I put the edited audio in, and then I listen to the edited audio, and I try to find video footage that will match it, which means I gotta scrub through a lot of footage, which is kind of boring. Having to scrub through 3 hours of footage to find 5 seconds of the specific one little footage thing that I need because I want to show off a glitch or something that happens. That's a pain in the butt. I can tell you right now. That's not fun. But the fun stuff, I don't do a lot of the fun stuff when it comes. I used to do a lot of the fun stuff when it came to doing update required. Dang it. Before I stopped doing that show. I stopped doing that show just because it was a lot of work. Like, nobody watched it. I mean, I can't say nobody watched it because I could usually get like 100 views or so out of it. But it was a lot of work to the point that I needed a lot of interest in it if I was going to keep going. And I got some interest, but I didn't get the level of interest that I really felt like I needed in order to keep going. And Update Required was one of those things that I had to do one. If I was going to do it at all, I had to do one every week. Otherwise, it would get outdated because they were only good for a week. Because there was a weekly update show. So if I didn't do one for a week, then the other ones would be useless. Literally, the day after I put up an Update Required, it was obsolete. Or even the day I put it up, it was already obsolete. So I wanted to... Critical chance down. Dang it! So I wanted to focus on more content that would be not obsolete anywhere near as quick. And although that hasn't gotten me as many views as Update Required did, I think I like it better. I guess that's the important thing, me liking it better more than it actually, like, doing well. I don't know. My channel is always in beta until I actually figure out what works for me. I haven't figured that out yet. Whenever I come up with an idea for a show, I just kind of throw it out there. That's why I'm thinking of doing Memories 8-Bit, to mention him again, Keyboard Slapper, and I are maybe going to be doing a podcast soon, maybe. I'm not super sure about doing a podcast at all, because I don't know if it'll be interesting. Because, I mean, I'm not all that interesting to just say stuff when it comes to, I mean, look at these videos of Tower of Guns. They're not all that super great. I don't always have stuff to say. So, we might do a podcast, we might not. We're going to do at least one test episode, at the very least, and see how that goes. And if that does well, then we'll keep doing that. If it doesn't do well, then, you know, we won't do it anymore, depending upon what people want to see. If people really like it, then, we'll do it. I'm more than happy to do it if people enjoy it. But if people don't really enjoy it all that much, then we'll keep experimenting until we find something all that interesting. And the officially unofficial, I don't want the centrifuge, the officially unofficial video game Olympics that I've been doing with Keyboard Slapper. Nice. First try. Those have been doing okay. I've got one that I need to actually edit and get out. I've had to edit it for a week or so, but I haven't done it because I'm really freaking lazy, because we played about an hour of Volgar the Viking. The game was really hard. And I have to do a lot of editing for that video. Yes, decrease. I missed it. Dang it. I've got to do a lot of editing to get that video in the good set. That's a series that I can do a lot of fun editing with. The Way Never Hotline Miami was a lot of fun. I liked making that. We've actually recorded the unofficially official video game Olympics. I hate it. Why did I name it that? That's so hard to say. But we actually recorded the one after the Volgar the Viking one for Lethal League. And Keyboard Slapper is just waiting for me to upload the Volgar the Viking one before he uploads the Lethal League one. So, making those are pretty simple. And they're a lot of fun, and they're easy to make. But they do take time to edit. At least I took time to edit. Keyboard Slapper does the smart thing, in which he doesn't really edit it that much. But I want to edit it, because I think editing is fun at times, depending upon what you're editing. So, yeah. That will come out sometime. Maybe it's already out by now. I don't know. I don't know when this video is going to come out. I've also, speaking of other things that I may or may not be coming out, I started a playthrough of This War of Mine that I may or may not actually release one of these days. I recorded a bunch of it. I finally made a thumbnail for it. The thing that would stop me from rendering it out was just I didn't have any idea what to make a thumbnail for. Because I make my own thumbnails, because I don't have money to pay somebody, which is why my thumbnails look like crap. But, so that might be coming out, or might already be out. Just pieces of that. It's not. I haven't recorded the full playthrough yet, so only a couple of days of it. So I don't know. Who knows? I'm always hesitant to do Let's Play videos. That's why I haven't done a lot of Tower of Guns recently. I'm always hesitant to do those because I haven't done them in a while. And when I did them a lot, they weren't all that interesting. Because I'm not that interesting of a person. So anything that's live nowadays, I'm hesitant to do it outside of Twitch streaming. Because Twitch streaming I can kind of relax and don't really care. But when it comes to Let's Plays or stuff, you gotta be engaging. Look at all those other Let's Plays out there with Markiplier's with his millions of people and people with all their millions and millions of views and crap, and then you hate to see oh, that's my competition, but oh, that's my competition. It hates to be one of those things that I hate to look at YouTube like this, but I kind of can't help it. YouTube is a competition, and it's horrible to look at it that way because it's really not a healthy way to look at it, considering that different people are at different places where they're at because of different personalities, different audiences, and all that kind of stuff. But I can't help but look at it at it's kind of a competition. It's the same stuff I do with my Quick Peeks and stuff. It puts me in competition with Total Biscuit, with Northern Lion, with all the Northern Lion's friends who do that same kind of a thing. And when you do Let's Plays, it puts you in competition. You're in competition with the other bigger channels, which is not a good way to look at it, but it's a way I can't help but look at it. Bombot canister. That's very situational. I'm going to take this with me. I'm going to move on. But anyway, we have made it out of logistics. Nice. And we're going to move up to the Sanctuary. We might actually be successful. We're going to, or the Sanctum. Not the Sanctuary, the Sanctum. I always call it the Sanctuary, but it's actually the Sanctum. We're really, really close. We might actually do this with this gun. I can't believe I haven't won with this gun yet, considering this is one of the most simple weapons, actually. Fake wall? Darn it! Doesn't hurt to try. I got a jump height upgrade at some point, but I still haven't got any other extra jumps. Are you serious? No extra jumps, but a jump height upgrade? That kind of sucks. Whoa! Okay. That is a spinning pole of death. Let's not die to the spinning pole of death, please. I would rather not. There's so much beef in there, man. It's like a sausage fest going on. Beef sausage. There's no. Is there beef sausage? No, I don't think so. It's always pork sausage or blood sausage. That's not the jump height. Oh my goodness, an actual other jump. Holy cranberry sauce, Batman. Holy crab cakes, Batman. Holy Batman. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. That works. That wasn't weird, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh man, we got grenade jerks. And tanks. And mini tanks. And spin bots. And I'm gonna throw that orbital cannon at you, which didn't really do a lot of damage. It's a portable orbital laser. Portable audible. Portable audible. Portable audible. The portable audible cannon. The portable cannon. There we go. The portable cannon. The portable cannon needs to do more damage. Why is it so hard to say that? Portable orbital laser needs to do more damage. Okay, there we go. Why is it so hard to say that? Jeez. Portable orbital. You can't say that 5 times fast. That's really hard. Portable orbital. Jeez, man. Does that go through? I don't think that has penetration damage. I'll tell you what does have penetration damage. No. That's wrong. Don't say that. That was dumb. I take that back. I'm going to edit that out in post. No, I'm not, because you just heard it. Dang it! Why didn't I edit that out in post? I had that option and didn't do it. What? You are shooting through the ground! That is cheating! I don't have the jumps to make it over there, but I do know... I think I might have the jumps to do the actual shortcut. Maybe. With my portable orbital cannon. Portable orbital. There we go. Man, that is a tongue twister and a half. I wonder if that was done on purpose. Okay. Bum. I'm in it. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Now that I know that this is here, I'm going to do this like every single time. This is going to be one of the secrets I always grab. That's the problem with secrets. I can never remember where they are. Never. Never remember where they are. It's like, I know you want to find them. I know they're really good. I cannot remember where they are. Alright, we're going to go fight the bubblegum machine here. We might have a chance. And I don't know why I say we, considering it's only me. But I might have a chance here. I include you in my conversations. I can't fire my portable orbital... You know what? Forget it. I can't fire the laser. I can't fire my laser. Man, I need more juice for the laser beam. You, give me juice. Who's got juice? I need juice. Give me the juice. You got the juice, I need the juice. Thank you. Did he give me the juice? I don't think he gave me the juice. Come on, dude, give me the juice. There we go, there's the juice. That did nothing. Wonderful! Oh, goody! I'm so glad I went through all the trouble to get the juice just to do absolutely nothing. Come on, work with me. Work with me! I was able to make it to the mall at least once today already. I beat you once today. I can beat you again! Don't think I can't! Don't think I can't! Bubblegum machine. Huh? You don't even give out gum! You're a jerk machine. You're a soda jerk machine. I can't call you that. You don't give out soda either. Dang it. This bubblegum machine is broken, man. 25 cents down the drain every time. At least it doesn't cost 25 cents to fight him. Something is firing lasers at me. It's like a Christmas tree in here. I'm dead. I'm dead. There's a Cyclops in there. There's actually a Cyclops in there. I am so dead. I am going to die now. I can't hit it because it's behind the shields! The Cyclops is behind the shields! That's so wrong! That's so wrong! Oh, did I kill the Cyclops? I might have. I think I killed the Cyclops. Alright, so that's now something that I don't have to worry about. I still have to worry about everything else that's currently on the screen, and I'm dead. 81! We have made no progress! Look at all of that. Look at all of that. How do you lose when you have all of that badges, man? How does that happen? That's horrible. Oh, I didn't even start with Lifeline. Well, there's another loss. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Mega Pie Man. See you guys later.